Welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial we're going to create our drone frame. It's going to be a fairly simple design. Instead of making a flat surface, we're going to have a little bit of a step inside of it. So the platform for the motors are going to be raised up a bit. So let's start by creating a part. And again, the files will be in the description, both the STL and the SLDPRT. So let's start by drawing on the front plane. Okay, and the first thing that we're going to determine is the shape of the frame. So, and then the size of the radius of the drone. So let's start by creating a midpoint line. And this line, let's give it a dimension of 250. Okay, and check that. And then press OK, exit the dimensions, and then let's turn that into a construction geometry. Right, so now we're going to make a center line that goes up here. Okay, and then we're going to make a line. So yes, so the platform that it will hold the electronics and the camera and things like that will be about this size, and because we will mirror over to the other end, and then we go up in the platform, so about there, and then we're going to raise up our motor platform about that far, and then out to here. Okay, so we can also add some thickness to it. So let's do that now. And to be perpendicular to this line, you have to just hover over it and it will give you the exact line. And then this will determine that. Let's close up a line to this point. Okay, and we can still adjust it if we want to. We will not add dimensions to it because it's just going to be a quick design. Okay, so now we're just going to mirror all of this over to this side, and let's press mirror entities to mirror. We're just gonna select this whole thing and just highlighted it with the left click, and then we're going to mirror it about here. That's good. Okay, and I think we closed it up here, so we might cut this out. That's perfect. Okay, so now we're just going to extrude this to 250 mil. And let's extrude to the other side, and we're going to say 250. 250. That's perfect. We're going to press check on that. That's good. And then now we're going to create the form of the drone. So we're going to sketch on this face because it's at the highest point. If you sketch on this face, it won't intersect and correct extrude the whole thing, unless if you choose mid correct extrude, it will cut both ways, but that's just double work. So let's just sketch on this face. So let's choose that face and sketch on that. Okay, and now we just need to determine the shape that we're looking for. So let's grab a center point, and somewhere in the middle, everything in the middle from here. So let's grab that reference line, and then middle of there. It automatically will give you the exact point. Okay, so somewhere about there. So the motors is going to fall to somewhere about there, maybe a bit lower. Let's do about there. Okay, that's good. Exit, and then we're just going to add the circles. And we can maybe just go up to this face. No, I don't need to. Okay, so let's add this circle just by eyeballing it by UI. We will make them equal dimensions in a minute, because we might even trim away these circles once we get the shapes that we're looking for. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so now you choose this one and then hold Control on your keyboard, select all 4 of them, let go Control, and then make equal. So now they're all equal dimensions. Right, so now we have to come up with our design, right? So this is our platform, so the arms will extend out of here. So we're going to do is we're going to sketch a line, take a line, and we're going to sketch from here all the way up to this point. Yeah, let's grab that line. Okay, all the way up to this point, and then we mirror that line over to the other end. Okay, and we just make that line straight here, and we cut this one out. Okay, so we got that one. So now we can mirror this over to this side, and then we can mirror over to this end, and then we can mirror it over to that end. Okay. Instead, let's try something else. I think this one single line, it doesn't really don't really like it. So let's do something else here. Okay, so let's choose a line, and let's sketch from here, and let's go like that, and then we go up this way to this point. Okay, and we choose another line, and then we can go up to this point and to here. Okay, that looks a lot better. And then we can manipulate how we like this. Also just to mention, it's going to be a plastic part if you print it with plastic. However, there are metal 3D printers out there which you can use if you can get a hang of it. I don't, so for plastic parts it needs to be strong. So all I'm going to do now is mirror this over to this side, and then on all 4 ends, and then but first I'm going to mirror these entities over this line to the end, and then I'm holding over to this one and all 4 of them. Okay, so once you have done all that, we have some lines that we need to close up. So let's grab some lines here, and then we're going to sketch from here to here, and we trim out the excess. So we have a nice closed lines, and in the middle here, and then we grab another line, and then you do the same thing with every single one. Okay, so now we can the best way to get rid of something is just to turn it into construction geometry. So we turn that into one, and then now we can determine some more shape of the platform of the drone and see what we can get. Okay, so that's good, and we can just go up here like that, go somewhere about the middle, somewhere there, exit, and then go down here, grab another line, go from here to about there, Okay, and maybe let's give this a little bit better profile here. Okay, so it's in the middle. That's perfect. So now we can mirror these entities over. So let's do that. Clear selection. Let's check our entities. This one, that one, this one, and this one. And we're gonna mirror it over this side here. That's good. So we now we almost have a nice closed profile. So that's good. And let's trim out some of these things here. Let's see what's going on here. Right. Okay. Let's do some more trimming this way. That's good. And this one. And this one. And let's trim this one here. This one here. Okay, and when our design shades in, then we know we have a closed sketch. So let's make another line from here to here, from here to here, from here to here, from here to here, and we already have that done. Okay, so let's check that. There's one more line we need to trim out. This one here, I think. So let's check this one. Okay, so now we have a closed platform here. So let's check that. And then now we just need to add another circle. So we're going to cut extrude from the outside in. So let's check that. Okay, so let's see what we got in this point. So let's go to features, let's go to cut extrude, and we're going to select this one, and we're going to select all these insides ones, I think. Okay, so let's see what we got. Okay, so that's not good. So let's go again. We're going to go to features, cut extrude, and we're going to choose this outside here and the insides here. Okay, let's see what we got this time. Okay, so we still don't have what we are looking for, so let's go back. Okay, so let's go again, features, cut extrude. We're going to choose this outside and the inside. Okay, that's good. Let's choose this side as well. And let's see what we get this time. Good, we got our shape. Perfect. So that's what we were looking for. Okay. So we can still work a little bit on our platforms here. Okay. So we'll do that in the second video. And then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.